All right, guys, what's going on? Jamie here with another video. We're going to go into the new Animal Farm white paper, this document that illustrates the improvements for V2. I haven't actually seen it just yet, so you're going to see, you're basically looking over my shoulder as I'm going through the white paper myself. Now, before I do that, let's go through the Telegram post here from Forex. Of course, it goes without saying that I am not a financial advisor. If you want to get into any of these different platforms that I'm in, or any platform in crypto for that matter, make sure you do your own research and you're only putting in risk capital, guys. All of these platforms carry risk. And unless you are okay with that, don't even bother to get in. Okay. Also, follow me on Telegram. I'll leave a link for that down below in the link tree. And if you haven't subscribed yet, hit subscribe, hit the little bell icon so you'll get notified straight away whenever I do a brand new video. So, Forex just posted this just a little while ago. He said new Animal Farm docs, which explain a lot of the new improvements we've made to the platform's mechanics. Got it back from the editor at noon and published the docs to the DAO first to get their feedback, and we made a few quality control adjustments before posting it to the wider public. We will continue to add detail in updated versions. So they posted it in the Reap DAO. That way, people were able to kind of give some feedback. I'm actually in that DAO, but I didn't. I wasn't able to take a look at it. I was actually running around a little bit this morning, hit the gym, just doing the whole routine. So I haven't had a chance to look at it at all. So I'm gonna be looking at it for the first time right here, and you're gonna be looking over my shoulder as I do that, as I do some commentary. It says here I will be doing an interview this week where we will review the new docs. The date and time of the interview will be published soon. So yeah, I mean, obviously, from what I'm reading, it's not a finalized version because they're going to be updating it periodically here and there, but it should be an indicator of what the farm is going to look like. Okay, so let's go ahead and just jump right into it. This is the document right here. It says here the Animal Farm V2 improvements. Now again, while obviously there's a lot of people waiting on this farm, myself included, right? We were making a ton of dividends from the dog token when it was live. It's been paused now for quite a while. But while it's paused and Forex and his team are doing things behind the scenes to relaunch it, we've been still earning with Piggy Bank. We've still been earning with Drip Garden, which Drip Garden has this new game that is going to be launched. I talked about it in my last update video. It looks pretty badass. That's going to be fun. We're going to be talking about that more, as we move forward. There's also the drip faucet, which is you know, the centerpiece, if you will, of the ecosystem. That one there has made a ton of profit for a lot of people, myself included. So, while all of these different parts of the ecosystem are being worked on, we do have a lot of these different parts of the ecosystem that are working perfectly fine. Okay, so again, build your position in the drip faucet. If you want to get into the garden, or if you want to get into piggy bank or the pig pen, you can do that as well. But when this launches right here, this the pools and the farms, it's going to be just another way we can earn passive income from the ecosystem. So super excited about that. Okay, so let's go ahead and take a quick look at this. So it's a couple of pages, but I looked, I think based on the table of contents, there's a couple of, I guess, key pages here that will probably be the meat and potatoes, right? I think there's a couple of pages here that'll probably be where all the content is. It's a pretty short read because as you can see here, it's like one page is the cover, two pages like the table of contents, right? So it's not so long. So I would encourage you to download it yourself, go through it, and that way what's what with this document. So let's go through it. It says here the Animal Farm. The Animal Farm is the first deflationary, fully decentralized ownership yield farm lending protocol where participants earn as owners of the network. The wealthy do not build and protect their wealth through selling their assets. They accumulate and leverage their assets while living off the dividends, which is true, right? The Animal Farm captures this financial power and puts it in the hands of the platform's participants. So let's take a quick look at this here. It says here, earn two assets. You can earn dogs by staking in the non-native farms and pools. Earn tax-reducing loyalty points and BNB by staking dogs in the single asset dogs staking pool the dog pound. Okay. So again, there's a couple ways you can earn from this. You can also earn pigs, right? The second version of pigs, obviously, right? The current version. Earn pigs governance token for the pig pen and piggy bank by staking dogs or drip LP assets. Benefits from innovative tokenomics, dynamic emissions, vesting, advanced game theory, and lending via rehypothecation, which is like a favorite word of Forex's, right? Also, the pig pen, stake pigs to earn from the success of the platform and have a vote in the future decision making of the platform. Voting options will be curated by the dev team to ensure the security and sustainability of the outcome while giving stakers the final say. So this is live, right? I'm in the pig pen. Earn a BUSD dividend from the animal farm's deposit fees, native token taxes, rehypothecation of farm funds, and more. Earn AFP tokens generated from the deposit and withdrawal fees associated with the piggy bank, right? So this is live. This is live as well. The piggy bank. The piggy bank is the first ever non-inflationary variable time staking annuity, very much like Hex. If you're familiar with Hex, you lock your stake for a period of time. The longer you stake it, the more quote unquote benefits you have. And it's the same here, right? The longer you stake out for, the more you'll earn. Now, again, I'm not saying for you to stake out. It's up to you. You can set up shorter stakes, midterm stakes, longer stakes, set up a ladder staking strategy. Lots of different ways you can do this. Gain multiplier bonuses based on time lock to earn up to 3% a day compounded with a max payout of 3x your principal. Okay. So you're going to earn a max payout of 3x your principal. Manage multiple stakes based on your preferences and earning strategy, right? What I talked about, you can have as many stakes as you want. A lot of people ladder them out. And you can also earn referral rewards and gift time lock stakes to encourage use of your referral link. Key partnerships use the drip liberation contract to create drip BUSD liquidity via Pancake Swap without paying the 10% transaction tax. So again, if you go to Pancake Swap, you'll pay that tax, right? If you go through the liberation and do it straight away, which is the way I would encourage you to do it. Of course, do whatever you want to do. But by doing that, number one, it's just way more convenient, right? But number two, you will you won't have to pay the 10% transaction tax. You earn AFP tokens by staking drip BUSD in the farm, or earn up to 3% drip BUSD a day from a locked stake in the drip garden. Look out for new partnerships, scratchies, DeFi scratch tickets, Chainlink, drip, and more partnership vaults coming soon. So again, drip garden is working. It's working fine. It's live. Let's take a look at the V2 farm mechanics. Increased BUSD generated for Pigpen governance pool dividends. The new Pigpen cash flows are generated from farm and pool deposits, withdrawal fees, taxes on dogs, piggy bank deposit, withdrawal fees, Dogs of Fortune hacker simulation game. So that's going to be new, right? That's going to come shortly after launch. So they have a simulation game, and there's also a roulette game which wasn't here for the V1 version, obviously. That's going to be coming shortly after launch as well. So we have improved the system's logic with an emphasis on increasing BUSD cash flow to the pig pen, incentivizing dog staking through a loyalty score, adjusted fee structure on farms and pools, improved game theory to support native asset price performance, and updated liquidity helper contract. Dogs token has innovative vesting system that does not lock dogs, but puts a variable tax on dogs tokens based on users' loyalty score. Dogs vesting tax will greatly increase BUSD dividends in the pig pen, while also generating BNB for dogs for dog stakers, right? Like single token stakers. New loyalty model ensures it's always attractive to use dogs as a vehicle to earn yield over time, which supports the price of both dogs and pigs. So again, they're rewarding people. I guess they're rewarding people for not selling, right? At least that's what I'm seeing or what I'm getting from this. I could be wrong. I'm the type of person where I usually gotta read something two or three times, but it looks like there's some type of loyalty rewards that they're putting in place. Updated liquidity helper contract can now only buy dogs and add liquidity, which further supports the price of dogs. Farms and pools now have fees split between deposits and withdrawals to further benefit long-term stakers. So again, they want to reward people that aren't selling, the people that are holding and staking long term. And there's an auto compounding pool, which is very convenient. A lot of people like that, which makes it easier for users to accumulate their dog's BNB farm position, greatly increase their pigs yield, and create a consistent new cash flow that supports the price of dogs. And that's what we want. We want a consistent new cash flow while supporting the price, right? We don't want the price to tank. Obviously, if you're a holder of dogs token, which assuming you are, I am, a whole lot of it, we want the price to be supported, not to tank, right? So essentially, this will generate millions of dollars of additional BUSD every month for automated pig pen injections while further gamifying the animal farm's DeFi experience. So here's the dog pound. It's the dog's single asset staking. Stakers in the single asset dog staking pool can choose between standard or auto compounding staking pools. Both earn BNB and increase loyalty scores to lower the tax. The tax a holder pays to sell and transact dogs is based on both their token loyalty score and wallet loyalty score. Okay, that's pretty interesting. The tax is reduced by increasing these scores, and a user earns loyalty points by staking dogs in the single asset dog staking pool of the dog pound. So this is the loyalty score right here. So let's take a quick look at how you can, increase your loyalty score. So it says here the token loyalty score only applies to a specified amount of tokens which have been staked in the dog's single asset staking contract. The token loyalty score does not apply to dogs which are not staked in dogs single asset staking contract. The token loyalty score reduces the tax on a specified amount of tokens by 0.75% a day. So for example, the example they give here is if you stake 1,000 dog tokens, your tax on 1,000 dogs will be decreased over time. As you sell or transact dogs token, your token loyalty score will reduce. As you sell or transact dogs tokens, your token loyalty score will reduce. The tax on dogs will not apply to whitelisted contracts, meaning you will be able to sell, or excuse me, use all of the dog's platform contracts without being taxed, including claiming your dogs from the farm, staking them, pairing them with BNB or BUSD. So here's how you build up your wallet loyalty score. You build up your score to decrease tax. So again, the reason why you want to increase your score is to decrease the tax that you pay, right? Build up your loyalty score to decrease tax on all dogs transacted from a specific wallet for the life of the wallet. The wallet loyalty score builds up slowly over time, 2% a month, and ensures that investors who have been long-term supporters of the protocol start off with a reduced tax whenever they accumulate new dogs tokens. Wallet loyalty score rewards are permanent and can decrease overall tax on dogs by a maximum of 30%. Wow, that's a lot. This is placed on top of your token loyalty score, allowing our most loyal members to reduce their tax all the way down to 6% faster. Okay. Innovative vesting mechanics. Using a token and wallet loyalty score and capping the wallet loyalty score ensures that the system's incentive structure cannot be exploited. The shorter the amount of time the dogs are active in the ecosystem, the more tax is paid by the holder when their tokens are transacted. The tax is then used to pay BNB to those who are actively reducing their tax in the dog pound. This creates an incentive structure which has all of the benefits of vesting, but also adds additional layers of incentives to those who keep their assets on the platform longer. So again, you're going to be rewarded for keeping your assets in the platform. The token is starting out with a deep liquidity pool, which means from day one of the farm going live, there are tens of millions of dollars worth of capital available to benefit those who stake in the dog pound and the pig pen. This amounts to the most gamified vesting protocol ever created, which will transfer millions of dollars in value from weak hands intending to leech from the system into the accounts of serious investors. So again, you're going to get penalized for leeching the system, so to speak, right? Again, that's all relative, and you're going to get rewarded for being a serious investor. Which again, that's how it is with any platform, right? But I think what they're doing here is they're actually gamifying it even further, right? On top of rewarding serious long-term investors, the new model also greatly improves the stability, increases demand for the native asset, and is designed to result in a strong price performance for dogs and pigs, which is what we want. Okay. Here's the auto compounding and burn. Let's take a quick look here. Dogs tax explained. Dogs token will have a variable tax of 6% to 90%. 3% of the tax, that's a big variable, right? 3% of the tax on dogs is burned permanently, removing it from circulation. The remaining tax is swapped for BNB and BUSD, then paid out as a dividend in the single asset dogs staking pool and pig pen. So 2/3 of the tax being swapped for BNB and sent to the dog pound, 1/3 being swapped for BUSD and sent to the pig pen. You see here. Tax on dogs token only applies when you want to transact with another wallet, sell dogs, or transact with a non-native staking contract. Instead of locking the token or preventing the holder from transacting, the animal farm allows you to transact with dogs. Now, here's the auto compounding. It's another thing people are interested in. They love, the auto compounding feature. Again, it's way more convenient. They can set it and forget it. I'm like that too. I get really, really busy throughout the course of the day, throughout the course of the week. I like when I can just auto compound some things, in certain platforms. Updated burn mechanism. See here, the liquidity helper. This is your dog's auto liquidity. In version 1, Animal Farm, the 3% tax on dogs transaction, which was allocated to providing and locking BUSD liquidity. For the dogs token on PancakeSwap, would first send the dogs derived from the 3% tax to the liquidity helper contract. 25% of all deposit fees generated from Animal Farm staking are converted to BUSD and also sent to this liquidity helper contract. When the amount of BUSD on the contract goes over a specified threshold, the liquidity helper contract then pairs the BUSD and dogs held by the liquidity helper contract, adding this dog's BUSD liquidity to PancakeSwap where it is located. So it's showing you how, this is a pretty well-oiled machine. It's complex. There's a lot of moving parts, but each part complements the other, right? It's just, they really put a lot of thought through to this. Let's take a quick look here. Hot dogs. This is not only a major innovation in DeFi, it's also extremely bullish for the dog's asset, as the liquidity helper contract has all of the benefits provided by V1, but with major improvements, which will not only add a lot more buy pressure to the dog token, but also relieve all of the sell pressure created by the V1 contract, and it will also make dogs highly deflationary. So here's the one-page summary. Here you have farms. So you'll be earning dogs in these farms. Okay. You're earning dogs in these farms. Here's the pools, the single staking pools. You stake assets to earn dogs. You can, if you have Wrap BNB or Cake or BTC or BUSD or ETH, you can stake that. You can earn dogs. Stake Drip BUSD LP to earn pigs. Use the Drip Liberation contract to get Drip BUSD LPs for BUSD tax-free. Okay, here's the piggy bank, right? So they have this they kind of laid out the animal farm ecosystem and how it works, right? Piggy bank, create AFP BUSD LP time-locked stakes to earn animal farm or AFP BUSD LPs. Pigs and BUSD from deposit and withdrawal fees are sent to the Pigpen's rewards vault. You can see how this is the last page, I think, but you can see here how everything kind of ties together. It's complex. It's a lot of moving parts. That's for sure. But again, just we're going to try to walk you through it as it launches. We'll be doing a lot of videos on it. But just know that there's different parts to this that you can earn. If you go to the Animal Farm website, which we've shown a lot of times, again, each tab can essentially stand alone as a passive income stream, okay? But they all tie together. Okay, they all tie together. Now, I will say this: if this is way over your head, or just you're like, man, what does all of this mean? This is very complex. What I'll encourage you to do is get into the faucet. The faucet is super simple. I mean, we've talked about the faucet for over a year. I've done overviews, presentations on how it works. It's so simple, guys. Okay, you go in there, you get drip, deposit drip 1% a day until you hit 365%. If you want to build a team, that's optional, but you'll just continue to earn passive income to the tune of 1% of your deposit of drip until you hit 365%. Okay. If you want to venture off and get into this, I would encourage you to have a position, a strong position in drip first, and then venture off into, farms and pools, because there's a lot to this. Okay. You're going to need to know about, how these farms work. You're going to need to have to know a little bit about it. All right. That way you can be profitable. Okay. But again, the faucet is super duper simple. Okay. That being said, you can see here how all of this ties together. When this thing launches, it's gonna be fire. I'm sure it will, because we're earning a ton on the dogs token on these farms and these pools, and we want to continue to do so. So yeah, a lot to take in, guys, a lot to unpackage. I'm probably going to have to read this another 2 or 3 times, but I wanted to kind of go through it initially on video here. You can see us going through it. And I'll tell you, man, Forex, they are doing their thing. They're putting in a lot of work. And in addition to this, they have the scratchy game. He already mentioned in his latest AMA that after the scratchy game is launched, they're going to start putting together the lending protocol, which is a whole other, a whole other project, a whole other avenue of earning passive income through this network, through this ecosystem. So it's pretty exciting. It's pretty exciting. And this is why I'm bullish on this project. I'm bullish on Forex. I'm bullish on Drip, because all of this indirectly will affect Drip's price. I think in a positive way, but that's just me, right? Again, I don't know if it's going to go to $100. I don't know if it's going to go to $200. People are saying it's going to be a $500 token and $1,000 token. If it does that, I'll take it. Believe me, okay? No one will be happier, okay, than me if that happens. But like I've said before, $15, $20, if it solidifies, if the floor hardens at $15 or $20 and it just kind of stabilizes there, man, there's going to be a ton of people that are going to be super happy. There's a lot of people super happy now, myself included, right? With the price. And there's volatility in the price. I'll be the first to admit, but we're earning that 1% a day. We're making bank. Um, I'm not complaining, okay? But if it solidifies at $15 or $20, man, it's gonna be insane. Anyway, just wanted to take you through this white paper, or this document. Go ahead and download it for yourself. You can go through it. I would encourage you to read it a couple of times so you get a gist of what's happening. And yeah, get ready, because this thing will be coming out pretty soon. All right, guys, follow me on Telegram. I will leave a link down below. Subscribe to the channel. As always, risk capital only, and I'll catch you on the next video. Peace.